What's going on, everybody? Ragnar Dracaenas here, and I have stolen the throne of the dragon herself, Elledani.
Not for long.
To the air, hold your shield. Hear me yelling, tell my enemies that we ride. Never scared of death, we all live to fight. Form the war, tell them all they out of night. Let's go.
Not for long. Of course, the dragon will always prevail. The queen herself has offered me to be on her channel, so I was on Into the Dragon's Den, promoting something that she had gotten from Grimfrost to drink this lovely wine with.
Which is local.
And this is the Grimfrost Corkscrew. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. We don't drink a lot of wine. We typically are whiskey drinkers or vodka drinkers if we're trying to cut the calories. But when we drink wine, it is a guarantee that the Dracaenas will personally force the cork down into the bottle every time. It's a problem. It's a flaw.
We both do it.
Nobody's perfect. I can't walk on water. So my flaw, our flaw, is putting that fucking cork into the bottle. And it gets us every time. So I'm not going to say that this worked perfectly because it wasn't done with a skilled wine drinker. We pushed the cork in, but it did seem like it was doing the same job that a normal cork that would be made in a modern fashion would do.
But we do also teach you what to do when you get the cork into the wine bottle. So a lot of people have problems with that. So
yeah. So I mean, I'm gonna link the video in wherever I'm promoting this. This is really just promotion for her.
Oh, that was for you too. You can leave that in.
So I'm just promoting something for her while we're finishing up the glasses of wine that we had left over from after her video. I will give you a little bit of insight though. First off, this wine comes from Blake's. If you're in Michigan, if you're a Michigan native, then you know where Blake's is. You are familiar with Blake's Apple Orchard. Well,
Everybody knows who they are.
Yeah, this is from their winery. We were basically discussing after we showed how this corkscrew works, the happenings at Blake's Apple Orchard and what went wrong and why in a political fashion, in a political sense. So I'm not going to go into the tea too much right here. There's pretty much no reason for you to go watch the video if I tell you the spoilers of said video right here, right now.
Check my channel out.
Check out Into the Dragon's Den.
With Elledani Dracaenas.
With Elledani Dracaenas. Ladies, if you are looking for hair tutorials, cruelty-free makeup, cruelty-free skincare, cruelty-free whatever, which is what you should be doing for cosmetics. And men, frankly, I wear a little bit of eyeliner here and there. Suck it up, be a fucking man, and put some makeup on if you want to. But before you do, go check out what's cruelty-free so you're not, wearing something that was tested on a beagle in a laboratory. That's the most important thing here.
And we actually do have a better resource coming for you,
yes,
that we've been putting together for a minute, so that'll probably be released within the next
tiny little project.
Tiny little project that will be released in the next few weeks that is very cruelty-free based, so definitely make sure you follow me, follow him. We'll both be posting about it when that actually happens, but we have something big in the works that will definitely help you choose cruelty-free makeup.
Absolutely. But she also has many other things to offer. Travel videos, review videos on multiple different things that have been sent to her over the time that she's started her YouTube career. All this stuff doesn't matter if it's...
I didn't know this was about me.
Yeah, I told you this is a promo video for you.
Oh, I thought it was just a promo video in general. Thank you.
Yes. Anything else that you'd like me to talk about?
Well, thank you so much for wanting to put a video together for your channel just to promote me. That's super sweet of you, and I thought this was just like when we started, I thought it was like a general promotion video at the end of my video while we finished our glass of wine, but it's super sweet. I didn't know that's what you meant.
As these things sort of always roll out into something much greater than they begin to be, I think it's time to really start promoting to the people who follow me, you. I'd like them to know who you are, and I see a lot of potential for major growth in both my subscribers and my followers and your channel as well, because countless of you women who are seeing this, who are doing full face makeup for Viking cosplay. You know, there's even stuff like that on there. This is not just about being beautiful in your everyday. This is not about being just cruelty-free. It's about being cruelty-free, looking like a badass, and also some day-to-day natural looks that are not so laboring on your skin, so that even if you wanted to wear some of these looks that she has, that are just light natural looks, you'll be able to do so every day and not worry about, you know, breaking out because of the products that are being used and their efficacy on skincare as well. So you're doubling skincare with makeup oftentimes as well, and not putting gross plaster on your face.
I am also not a beauty YouTuber that is always caked in makeup. Sometimes I have a full face that took me an hour. Today I have like a fairly natural look with some fake eyelashes thrown on. Sometimes I literally just throw eyelashes on and I don't wear makeup outside of that. And I think for a lot of us, it's important to realize, like, I feel like the beauty YouTubers have almost a facade of always being perfect and always being made up, and none of us are. I just don't necessarily hide that fact. I think it's important for everybody to realize that we are not all done up. Nobody in the world is all done up. So you'll see a spectrum of videos from me.
And I'll say, big spoiler to anybody who didn't know it, 90% of the I won't say 90, a high percentage of the Instagram models that you're following because you like her look are shaped and done up in Photoshop. So,
I don't use Facetune at all.
No. Learn that we don't alter her photos, bringing in or taking out or enlarging or getting smaller, anything. None of it is edited that way.
We alter color and exposure and anything that is a dial on the spectrum like that, but we really won't alter. We don't use anything to pull things in or pull things out.
No.
You know, maybe spot touching a little bit of cellulite because everybody has that, but outside of that, I mean, we don't do anything like that.
Yeah, there's no magic, so to say. She is who she is on her channel all the way through. So if you're looking for that natural look that isn't a fake photoshopped version of yourself, I mean, look at. There's no way I could Photoshop this video. I'm just saying.
I also think it's really
Deep fake
unhealthy.
you're talking about.
Oh, deep fake, that's right. I think it's really unhealthy to change the structure of your face and body.
Yeah.
As somebody that has struggled with body image for most of my life at different levels, to sit and crop and pull in and push out different parts of your body and your face are so unhealthy. So color is one thing. I don't believe in any of that. So
yeah, be artistic with what you're changing. And if you're changing something to be artistic and making it much larger or much smaller, make it a surrealist view of either what you're trying to achieve or the character that you're trying to portray. Don't make it this is what I look like in real life, but I'm lying to you over the internet. That's a thing. If you're making an anime character of yourself, go for it and be explorative. What I'm really trying to say is alter the setting of where you're at, alter the minor blemish. You have a pimple coming in because you've had a stressful month. Take it away, because that's not going to be forever. But who you are is forever.
don't change your bone structure and your curves.
No.
You're literally only going to hurt yourself that way, honestly. You're only going to feel bad about it. You're going to feel bad when you look in the mirror and don't look like that, because you've literally just created a
false version,
digital image of somebody that doesn't exist, and it's how you want to portray yourself. It's not healthy, honestly, deep down. And as much as I'm into photo magic and movie magic, and you can make things be crazy, changing structure is not good up here.
For instance, her sexy raspy voice, right? The cost that it comes at is when she...
Well, I've always had a raspy voice as a kid. I used to get made fun of for it. It just got worse.
Right.
I used to get made fun of for having like a deep girl voice.
It's a great voice. It's a sexy voice. It's what you want to hear on the radio. The cost of something like that, though, is when you go into getting a role in a big budget film, and you are, say, being laid out on a stretcher or a hospital bed and having snakes put on you to cure your fear of snakes. Spoiler alert.
We did Eloise.
We did Eloise.
A video is coming. A story time is coming. Probably on both of our channels, as we're each going to tell our own perspective of how Eloise was. Yeah.
So, say you are playing this role of a person who is totally freaked out by snakes. You have to scream at the top of your lungs, bellowing large screams, but because you have a sexy, deep, raspy voice, you cannot achieve these high-pitched screams. It cuts out, right? Okay, so you're the director. You've gotten that done, and in editing, you realize the screams aren't just intense enough for the shot that you were trying to get. So you have the face up close screaming, then you go to the snakes, and then you hear the scream. You implement a different scream, right? You implement
it's basically a voice
actor, a voiceover actor that puts the sound effect in for you. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, artistically achieving something for the character that you're portraying is dramatically different.
And the whole vision of the project. I mean, they wanted high-pitched screaming. I could not particularly do that, but I'll tell you, most of your favorite horror movies, I guarantee the scream is not natural.
It's fabricated.
It's at least enhanced, if not completely fabricated.
And so you'll find oftentimes there's a particular, I'm not going to mock it, but I'll try to find a sound clip of it and put it on this video. There is a particular combination of 3 screams that happen, and it's always a male screaming them, and it's always not looking at that male. From the 70s to now, you'll still hear that sound clip, and it is monotonously the same. So as a horror film freak, I find that same sound clip, it's such a memorable sound, recognizable sound that you hear, that I hear it right away, and I'm like, bad editing, because frankly, it's the same one, and anybody who's like me has heard that same one in both satirical horror and realistic horror. And over time, you're just like, man, that just kind of killed the moment for me. It killed the reality of this person, being eaten by zombies or the like. So what I'm saying is the face stretching, the body modification on every realistic post is so dramatically different than playing a character, making a cartoon, or becoming something that you're completely not and not pretending that it is you.
And
cosplay
even just altering
one thing.
Color is no big deal.
Yeah. Don't stretch your body. You're going to be psychologically fucked up forever.
A lot of people, especially Instagram models, because they paint such a picture, and I have struggled with this in the past myself, that we look on Instagram and you think I'm always like, not now, obviously, because of coronavirus, but it's like I'm always at this restaurant or that restaurant, or I'm flying here and flying there, and I'm at this hotel, which, sure, that does happen sometimes, but it's not nonstop. And Instagram, whether it's your own or other people's, definitely gives you a false sense of reality. How do we get on this topic?
Well, we got on it because I don't know why. Because we drank a bottle of wine very quickly in a video, and I was trying to review this, right? So basically, obviously it fucking works. Go and get your Corkscrew from Grimfrost. Use my discount code. She's got her own. She does.
Check my channel out.
Is it Dracaenas or Dracaenas 10?
No, don't give my channel. Or don't give my discount code. Give yours.
She's got a discount code. If you want to get her discount code, go to her videos. But this is me and you guys. Like I said, I took the throne. It's my time now. Modern Viking 10. All caps, no spaces. I'm pretty sure that doesn't really matter, but it was always told to me to tell you exactly that. Use that, get up to a 10% discount on most of the stuff you're going to be buying. They say not many shield maidens, skjaldmærs, were in battle. Yet she knows more about this fucking website than I do.
I make more too.
She also makes more money. So use my discount code, Modern Viking 10. Get your fresh gear like this, like this, like this, and so much more.
If you're watching this video, use his.
But if you're not, and you've actually explored hers, you'll now know her discount code. Go ahead and use that, and let me know that you've used it so she can give you a shout out on her social media pages. because we're all about that. Everybody seems ashamed to tell us that they've used the code for some
nobody wants
reason.
to tell me.
Please tell us. I'd love to promote you or the business you're doing or the art you're creating. And if you're not doing any of that, it's always good to have a shout out. Why not? You've already used the code. You got a discount. It's not like, you needed it. You just got a little bonus. Let us know.
Let us shout you out, because whether you use mine or his, whoever's you used, and truthfully, if you want to be on both of our Instagrams and you used one of our code,
it doesn't matter.
We'll both throw you in a story if you want to be.
It doesn't matter. Let us know that you saw my video, used her code, or vice versa,
Sure.
and we will happily let people know that you're out there in the world and you fucking matter. P.S. guys, we are going to be doing a relationship Q&A. So we've been asked a lot to do a relationship vlog, and that's what I'll just vaguely call it, because who knows where this is going to end up going once we actually film this. Definition of a power couple. I gotta say, we work together, we live together. We do not. There's maybe an hour a week collectively,
Maybe.
minus if one of us goes to the grocery store or the gas station. There's about an hour a week that we're not together. If you want to know how to stay in a relationship, if you want to know how this relationship works, we already have a bunch of questions coming in from her social media. Let me know if you have a question, if you have a comment, if you have something that you want to be discussed or asked.
I'd love to talk about it.
On the video that we're making. That is going to be on hers, but of course I'll put out a huge promotional video because it has nothing but me as well in it. So
Pop your collar.
Pop my collar. With that, I'm going to give up the throne.
Take it back.
From the Dragon's Den, Ragnar Dracaena here. I'm out. Skål. See? Viking.
Oh, he's Vikinger med vino.
To the air, hold your shield high. Hear me yelling, tell my enemies that we ride. Never scared of death.